We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Tax software fraud. Trump wins the South Carolina primary, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Joe Biden was allegedly considering joining the board of a joint venture created by Hunter Biden and his business associates with ties to the Chinese Communist Party after he left the vice presidency. Joe Biden's involvement would bring political access in the United States and around the world. Jason Galanis, a former business associate of the First Son, testified from prison on Friday. Galanis is serving a 14-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to securities fraud based on bonds issued by a company affiliated with a Native American tribe in South Dakota. The funds were reportedly supposed to be used for certain projects, but were instead used for his personal finances. He was sentenced in 2017. H&R Block made it too hard for taxpayers to opt out of pricier tax preparation plans and tricked customers about what types of taxes could be done for free, according to allegations in a new complaint by federal regulators. The Federal Trade Commission said Friday that H&R Block's online filing process pressured users with tactics to make them pay more. If customers wanted to pay less, they had to start their return over again, regulators claim. The allegations on tricky pricing tactics echo other allegations that the FTC has made against Intuit, the maker of TurboTax. Millions of Americans turn to these two companies each year to do their taxes. Both companies dispute the FTC allegations. Congressional Republicans are slamming the Biden administration's border policies after a Venezuelan immigrant who crossed the border illegally was charged with the murder of a Georgia nursing student. 26-year-old Jose Antonio Ibarra, the suspect charged in the murder of nursing student Laken Riley on the University of Georgia campus, is a Venezuelan national who crossed illegally into El Paso, Texas in September 2022 and was released into the U.S. via parole, 3 ICE and DHS sources confirmed. House Speaker Mike Johnson shared his condolences with Riley's family and friends while also re-emphasizing the efforts to pass border legislation. The Associated Press published an article on the murder on Saturday without referencing Ibarra's immigration or criminal record, and instead focused on how Riley was murdered while jogging by herself. AT&T said it will offer a billing credit to customers affected by last week's network outage that knocked out service to subscribers nationwide. Consumers and small business customers most affected by the hours-long disruption will be credited for essentially a full day of service, Chief Executive John Stankey wrote in a letter to employees on Sunday. A $5 credit to eligible accounts will appear within 2 business cycles, the company said. The one-time credit doesn't apply to AT&T business or accounts through prepaid services such as Cricket Wireless, although some affected prepaid customers will have options available to them, the company said. Former President Donald Trump beat Nikki Haley 60% to 40% in Saturday's South Carolina Republican primary. On Sunday, Americans for Prosperity Action, the political organization financed by Charles Koch, said it will stop supporting Haley's campaign financially after pouring millions into her effort to defeat Trump. Haley continues to have our strong endorsement, AFP Chief Executive Emily Sadel said, but we don't believe any outside group can make a material difference to widen her path to victory. That's The Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.